Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? It's your boy Double R. And you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. Yeah. Excuse me, people. Just got finished moving little things around, upgrading my living room. Just got me a new living room set. So just bear with me, people. Shadow Assassin in the building, my brother. Argon Show in the building, my brother. We in here, yes sir. We most certainly are. Shadow Assassin said, "Yo, I was just watching the other vid. Salute to you, brother. Hey, make sure all of y'all go check out the other videos, man. Real talk. But we gonna talk about this. I see there ain't too many people in the building because Cassidy name ain't in the title, but we'll work. So I want to ask this question, people. I want to ask this question. How long? Time is ticking, people. April the 3rd. We're less than a week away from April the 3rd. Max Out event. ARP, Red Breed Entertainment. It's going to get spooky. What Tay Rock say? It's going to get spooky. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. But the reason for this content today because is I want to ask, how long, man? So what if Cassidy gets 30, right? What if he gets 30? A hitman. What if it's a dirty 30? What if it's a clear 30? What a dude was watching the other joint. I'll go back to it. Yeah, salute to you, Nashawn. But I want to ask you guys, right? I know it's not going to be a lot of people in here right now because the title don't have Cassidy on it. This is how I'm going to start doing this moving forward. We'll talk about Cassidy. We're talking about Cassidy now, but I want to see how many people actually support the channel. And I'm seeing right now, salute to the people that's in here, man. He said it's over, in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely over. It's definitely over. But I want to see how many people actually support the channel. Or if, because if I switch this, I can switch this right now to Cassidy. Put Cassidy name and watch how many people fall in. How long, y'all? Like, how long are we going to continue to fall? Like, because listen, right? The first time, it was Bars is back. Yeah, Bars is back with goods, right? And then he got booed there. Then he said Bars is back against Arsenal. Bars is back again, people. Had an even worse performance. And then he's saying Bars again, once more again, with Hitman. I told you, the only way I can see Cassidy winning this battle is if Cassidy stars a fight. Outside of, look, King Tyler, he said, if Cassidy gets dirty 30, I'm disappearing from the scene. No more Cassidy talk. Okay, but make sure you get my money, Chan. I already know you good for it, Chan. Yeah, that's to all of y'all out there. I know King good for it, so I ain't really got to say that. That's all of y'all out there. Don't get to disappearing now, because I got your names. I got all of y'all in my cash app. I got all of y'all names. Let me see. Let me go to the cash app. Don't start disappearing now. Cassidy get 30. Do what you got to do. I don't want to hear it. Because y'all going to expect y'all if Cassidy win or he get around. So I only got two people. That's McQuail Porter. That's betting that Cassidy win the battle. Actually win the battle. And what's his name? Demetrius Hurl. So McQuail Porter and Demetrius Hurl both are betting that Cassidy win the battle. I don't know why, but that's their bet. And we have King Tally. He's betting Cassidy win a round. And it was two other people. So don't disappear. I'm going to find out who those two other people are. To those two other people, me and King already been talking. To those two other people, if Cassidy don't win a round, don't disappear. Don't disappear, goddammit. Because all I got to do is check the archives. That's all I got to do. Check the archives. Let me see. Shadow said, I was about to say, he better not come with that Bars is back around Hitman. And he said it. I'm gonna be like, damn. Yeah, but I want to know how long, people. How long? Oh, we gonna play the Cassidy interview. We gonna play the Cassidy interview. But how long are we gonna do this? Okay, so let's say Cassidy get 30. Let's say he get 30 by Hitman. Let me read my boy Nashawn Hodge. Let me see what he said. Nashawn Hodge. He said, I think he's going to be better this go around. Yep. He acknowledged that he had to work on some things. I still have him losing 2-1, but I want him to win, though. Yes, I want him to win as well. We all want Cassidy to win. That's why I'm betting. I'm betting, hoping he will win. It seemed like I'm praying for the worst, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best, but I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm actually paying that Cassidy make me a believer, brothers. For those of y'all that don't understand, I'm paying, hoping that Cassidy will make me a believer. I don't feel like he will, though. I don't feel like he will at all. King Tally said, double R. So you seriously don't think Cassidy will win a round? I said, check a round. You know how many people is betting thousands and thousands of dollars that Cassidy won't win a fucking round? Cassidy just battled Arsenal the last battle. You forgot? He just battled Arsenal. They said Arsenal was trash. How did he beat Cassidy, though? If Arsenal was trash, how did he beat Cassidy? Nigga was less than 30%, and he beat Cassidy in his hometown. Had Cassidy fans, I don't give a fuck what a lot of you niggas say. Had Cassidy fans went from booing Arsenal to chanting 3-0 in his favor. A lot of niggas say, man, Arsenal wasn't good neither. That wasn't according to the Cassidy fans. Cassidy hometown. That wasn't according to them. They said 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 in Arsenal favor. Gilly went out and had an interview. That's how horrible it was. You know that shit trash. When the king of Philly is having an interview in the middle of your round. He's having an interview. People say, oh, Gilly always been a hater. Niggas don't never hold Cassidy accountable, though. Niggas never hold Cassidy accountable. But Gilly a hater, though. So I just heard Lord Jamar take up for Cassidy the whole fucking interview. You might as well say Cassidy didn't hire him. He just took up for him the whole interview. It's never Cassidy, though. It's never Cassidy. Yeah, you think they come out? You think the boo crowd come out? You think they come out? Nah, let's talk about that trash ass material we had. Let's talk about that. But I want to go to this interview. I want to hear what Cassidy said. King, when you sent me the interview, I didn't listen to it for a reason. Because I wanted us to listen together. I want to hear this shit, man. Cassidy talking about. Let me see. Here we go. Hold on. Hope they don't start playing no advertisements and shit. Salute to the chat. Carleon in the building.
I was supposed to talk about why I wasn't sitting in the chair I was supposed to be sitting in at that moment. You know, things went kind of left, and y'all might have seen it on the internet. We'll talk about it. Right about now, we'll bring my brother on stage.
We'll bring my brother on stage. We'll bring my brother. You heard that? We'll bring my brother. Okay, we'll bring my brother. Hitman ain't smart enough, though. Hitman ain't smart enough to know that he got set up. We'll bring my brother.
Stage, hip-hop legend, Philly legend, battle rap legend. Ladies and gentlemen.
You see, he almost struggled to say that. He said, battle rap legend, battle rap legend, battle rap legend. That nigga struggled to say battle rap legend. These niggas, boy. These niggas something, boy. Hold on, let's go back. Oh, man, what did I do? Hold on.
And I would... Right about now, bring my brother.
Carlos Rosado in the building. What's up with you, champ? Yeah, listening to this bullshit. Let's go.
On stage, hip-hop legend, Philly legend.
My brother.
Battle rap legend. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Cassidy.
Hey, y'all peep Cassidy though. How he try? He said, my brother Cassidy, the applause started going on, Cassidy drinking the champagne bottle. Hey, that was a hell of an entrance, wasn't it? That nigga was drinking a motherfucking champagne bottle. Like, yeah, I'm in the building, the hustler in the building. Mr. Chicken, slicking the culture all over the world. That nigga drinking the champagne, like, yeah, you know, y'all already know Cassidy gonna celebrate regardless. Well, win or lose, Cassidy gonna celebrate. He gonna have the after party. He gonna act like he won now.
What's good, King?
Thanks for having me, King. How you feeling?
Okay, hang on. That was my bad. There you go.
Everybody a king when they saying you winning though. I was a king. Oh man. Hey, King Tally. I was a king. I was the original king. I was a king. I was everything. I was everything in the book. I was the great one. I was the king. As long as we said Cassidy was winning, man. Nick McLeod in the building. Double R, what's up with you? I bet you he ain't gonna be. I bet you Lord Jamal ain't gonna be no motherfucking king if he said Cassidy lost. If he critiqued Cassidy, I bet you ain't gonna be no king. We see how Cassidy rolled. He separated himself from people that his fans call him haters, but people that critique Cassidy and tell the truth. All of a sudden, you say good things about him. You a king. Yeah, I peep your game, Cassidy. I peep your game. Bars is back. When we gonna get Bars? Bars we ain't never heard them. Fuck how they gonna be back? How Bars gonna be back? You been back, but the Bars ain't been back with you. Fuck is the Bars at, Cassidy? How the fuck you 3 battles in? How is he 3 battles in? He got booed at every fucking event. You got booed at every event. For those of y'all that don't understand, the night before on the stage against Diz, he got booed. Against Goods, he got booed. Against Arsenal, should I continue to speak? When the Bars gonna be back?
Here you go. What's good, King?
I said, thanks for having me, King. You know, I'm happy to be here, man. Big fan of you. Every time I see you, I tell you, man, you know, I love you and whatever you got going on. Plus, I got a lot going on right now.
Hey, he was a big fan of mine. He told me he loved me all the time. Said, man, you want to come up. You destined for greatness. Oh, yeah, I'm destined for greatness because I'm complimenting you, huh? Now I ain't shit. Now I guess I ain't shit, huh? When I was complimenting you, I was destined for greatness. I was a king. I was a ruler. I was a young king, a young lion.
So it's only right we link up and make this shit make sense.
Absolutely. Right back at you.
I'm glad y'all can make it make sense. Because you can't make it make sense in the ring. I'm glad y'all can get together and make it make sense. I'm glad y'all can put y'all heads together and make an ass out yourselves. It's your boy Double R, champ. Let's get it.
Mad love. You know, when they asked me to host the face-off.
Hook up in the building. You got the hook up? Oh, cook up. Cook up. What's up with you? Hold on. Let me take the shades off, champ. Cook up. What's up with you? Can you cook something up for Cassidy? A goddamn track, some goddamn material for the ring, something. Can you cook up something for Cassidy, champ? That's what I want to know. Can you cook up something? Because we about to hear a bunch of bullshit right now. Lord Jamal already let you know. This is my brother, my friend. So we already know we're going to get a bunch of Cassidy compliments. That's what we're going to get. Carleon Jr. said, hold on. He's smart. He know who to avoid and who to let interview him. He always did. I would believe, and then he said I would be asking Cass. I'll be asking Cass all the tough questions and respectable questions. Okay, I will be asking Cass all the tough but respectable questions. Yeah. Shit, Carleon. Hold on. Let me read this again. Make sure I got this right. Make sure I understand this correctly. He said he is smart. He knows who to avoid and who to let interview him. I will be asking Cass all the tough but respectable questions. First of all, you're not going to last that long, Corleone, to ask him anything because he's going to hang up like he did on me. Secondly, you're not going to last that long because he's going to hang up like he did me. Okay? All right, so let's get going. Let's get it.
Off, and it was like Cassidy, you know, to me, it really didn't matter who the other person was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I fucks with Cassidy, and if Cassidy's doing it, then hell yeah. Like, I'm down to, you know what I mean? I'm down to sit down and moderate that and all of that.
For sure.
And you know, like I was saying, you might have heard, I kind of have regrets, you know. That was my first time meeting the brother ARP that night.
Okay.
So
Corleone said he going to be like, yo, boy, the fuck you mean I'm ass? I'm like, I don't have to mean nothing. We seen it. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean I'm ass? We don't have to mean shit. We seen it. Now that's the type of motherfucker Cassidy is. Cassidy want to tell you how to think. He want to control your thoughts. But while you at it, control your own, goddammit, and give us something good in the ring, goddammit. Fuck that.
You know, I could tell that he was the owner of the league. He was introduced as the owner of the league. And he was like, yo, I got 7 questions. Now I'm thinking he's going to give me these 7 questions. But he was like, I want to ask them. You know what I mean?
Not to interrupt you, but he was super excited that you was a part of it, that you was coming through and you know what I mean, playing your part in the face-off. I guess soon as y'all had the conversation and it was confirmed, he started letting me know when he was announcing it, and he was excited. So
right, and I was excited to do it. But like I'm saying, that was my first time meeting the brother, and it was just my first time, you know, doing one of these face-offs. So he said, I got 7
And
questions.
there's another thing too. Like, we got to stop labeling niggas real niggas. Like, we got to stop saying Lord Jamar, oh, he a real mother. Not saying nobody is, but, you know, I done seen a lot of, no disrespect, but it's going to sound like disrespect, but I've seen a lot of fake shit from Lord Jamar. I really have, you know, and that's what all due respect. And we definitely just seen a lot of fake shit from Cassidy, you know, over these past couple years. You know, so at the end of the day, we just having fun with this one. Like, we got to stop throwing that fucking real motherfucker label around. We got to stop doing that. You know, because these are not real motherfuckers that we're listening to. They just seem real because you want them to seem like whatever you want them to seem like because they're your favorite. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
And questions, and he said that I'd like to ask. He said, so, you know, either you could go, he said, or I could ask the questions, and then you could kind of like feed off of what I'm saying and go off that. So, you know, I do the knowledge first, you know what I mean, before I do the wisdom. So I said, yeah, all right, cool. You go first. I'm going to do the knowledge to what you do, and then boom, bam, boom. But that being said, I kind of feel like I regret that because I feel like I would have handled it differently. And I don't feel like shit would have went the way that it went. Because, and I told him this, you know what I mean? I just feel like he needed to insert himself more into the shit and have more control over it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Lord Jamar this is the first time I'm watching it with y'all. King sent it to me. Salute to King Tally, my brother. But this is the first time watching it. So he's referring to ARP. He's talking about ARP. Okay. He's critiquing ARP. And it really don't even matter because whether ARP did his part or not, shit, it might have been to the benefit that ARP didn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? Because it was a classic, the best face-off we ever seen, ever heard. So the question we should be asking is, what if the face-off had Lord Jamar? Like, what if Lord Jamar was involved in the face-off? Would it still had the same impact on the culture? I doubt it. Let's continue.
As a mediator / moderator, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? That's just my personal take on it. But
well,
I think he got what.
Hey, Lord Jamar would have ran inside Hitman. But yeah, book bag. Yeah, he'd have ran. But see, this is the example we was talking about, people, of people like him, Lord Jamar, people like this don't got shit to say. He's pausing every fucking 10 seconds, trying to get his shit together, trying to get his lives together, trying to find a way to not cross that line, toe that line, trying to find a way. It's a thin line between, you know, ruffling up feathers and protecting Cassidy. Point blank, period. You know, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to tread that motherfucking balance beam. You know, he's trying to, you know, not talk too reckless about ARP because he's actually getting paid to do all of this stuff and face off, direct the face off, which he didn't do. ARP did it himself to be at the event, I guess, and mediate, which he probably ain't gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But this is a clear example of people like him having the biggest fucking influence, but lying, but not standing for anything. You see what I'm saying? People, oh, Lord Jamar ain't shit. He ain't shit, and neither is his boy. Neither is Cassidy. Neither one of them is shit. You know, we finding that out now, man. Like, this interview is so fucking corny. I'd rather see ARP do this fucking interview. I'd rather see ARP instead of him. He ain't saying shit. He trying to figure out a way. You ain't gonna never get nothing out of a motherfucker that's trying to figure out a way to not cross the line on any side. You know what I'm saying? To be fair on both sides. Like, you're never gonna get anything because they're gonna be too afraid. Like, y'all niggas ever listen to a Murder Mook interview? That shit is the boringest shit ever. Because Murder Mook and I mean, like, and I'm just saying, and you know, you ain't supposed to do that, and I'm like, Murder Mook, get the fuck off the damn microphone, man. Like, go some goddamn way. Like, go do something. Go smoke some weed. Go play PlayStation or something. Go some goddamn way. Go write up some battle rap rounds. Do something, because you're not trying to say nothing. Niggas is speaking in codes. Like, you afraid to ruffle feathers and shit like that. He was flip-flopping between Hitman and Cassidy, trying to please them both. No, he was trying to please Cassidy. This is what he was doing, Carleon. This is what he was doing, fellas. He was trying to figure out a way people leaving because I ain't talking good about Cassidy. Look, I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna watch it later. But he was presenting like he was trying to be fair, but he was actually protecting Cassidy. How you interviewing Hitman but protecting Cassidy? Cassidy not even there, you protecting him. You putting a blanket over him. But he ain't even there, invisible blanket.
Not what he wanted. It went
that
viral.
Nigga laughing? Fuck, he sound like a mice eating on goddamn, what the hell? Let me see.
Have more control over it. You know what I mean? As a mediator / moderator, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean?
That nigga said,
that's just my personal take on it.
Hey, y'all, that nigga said, hey, Lord Jamar, that nigga said, that nigga sound like a hood mice biting on paper. That nigga said,
but,
well,
I think he got what he wanted. It went viral.
Well, one thing I'm gonna say for him.
What the hell? You can tell he a cornball ass nigga laughing like that. Type of shit. I had to look around and I thought it was the goddamn what's the name from Martin? Remember when Martin they had the big ass rat? That he sound like the damn rat off Martin and shit.
He is pretty good at his job with any other artist. Like, if you look at any other face-offs he did, any other time he had to handle artists, he pretty much do a good job. You know what I mean? But in that situation, it was pretty much.
Notice with Cassidy, niggas gonna hate this shit. Notice with Cassidy, right? Every time people do a good job at making sure that he come out on top, they did a great job. They a king. They the best. Cassidy a bad motherfucker, man. He's the epitome, except for outside, except for in the ring. He's the epitome of the best that ever did it and literally got away with it. Cassidy is the best that ever did it and is literally getting away with it right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. This nigga said he gonna do all this shit inside and outside of the ring, ain't done none of it, and niggas still love him like he did all of it. Cassidy a bad motherfucker, people. You can't tell me otherwise. Let's go.
Too much to handle. Like he was trying to like, you know, do as much as he could do. But on top of me being just a free-minded dude that just, you know what I mean, be speaking his mind at will. On top of that, I know how to sell a fight.
He ain't lie about that one. He ain't lie. He speak his mind at will. Even though most of the shit he's saying ain't worth shit. You know, he speak his mind at will, man. Sometimes, you know, too much, a little too much.
Facts. I know what make people interested in seeing battles. Every time I'm booked is chaos, is pandemonium. And not just off the strength of my name, but also on the strength of how I carry it and how I do things. So
stop lying. Stop lying, Cass. It's off the strength of your name. Now, how you carry it and how you do things, that's a plus. That's a huge plus. That's a huge bonus. I would never tell anybody otherwise. Cassidy is the best at this promotion shit in history of battle rap. He is. He got the best fucking promo game. He does. But the only reason why people are able to listen to the crazy talk and believe it in a way, certain people, I don't, you know, I know a lot of people that don't at this point, is because of your name. You're literally living off the early 2000s, Cassidy. Stop fucking lying. Let's go. King Tyler, what King Tyler say? Cass is a master con artist. Yep, he's a master manipulator. Yep. Even got me to place a bet on him. Yep, that you're not going to win.
I had a big conversation with ARP as soon as we locked it in. And I let him know that like a lot of these leagues be having certain.
You notice when Cassidy say, that long drawn out, he trying to get his shit together. I'm telling you, I read people that long drawn out, and he looking up in the air. He trying to get his fucking plan together. His master. Let me see. Carleon Jr. said, I ain't gonna lie, Cass interviews be classic. The way he talk and persuade certain people is crazy. Yep. And that's why I asked. That was the purpose of this video. That's why I asked. What if Cassidy gets 30 by Hitman? Are you still gonna believe him? For all my people out there that still think Cassidy got one in him, still think you're gonna get vintage Cassidy. Hey, that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I felt that way leading up into the Arsenal battle. After the Arsenal battle, I was like, hell no, he ain't getting me no more. He ain't getting me. So when will it be that point for you guys? When will it get to that point for y'all? Where y'all like, nah, he ain't getting me no more. Will it be this? Because all Cassidy got to do is leave. And you know what they say, absence make the heart grow fonder. All he got to do is just fall back for a minute. Battle rap gonna be dry without him. Once he come back, everybody gonna be so hyped. He gonna come in here and remind you why he's so good at promotion. Y'all niggas gonna actually think y'all gonna fall in love with the promotion. Y'all gonna actually think he can win the battle, and he's gonna break you niggas' hearts again. That's Cassidy. Carleon Jr. said, I'm just here for the promo. Salute to you, champ. At least you're honest. King Tally, 1985, said, nope, he's done. No more Cassidy talk. Yeah. You see, you mean after the Hitman battle. No more Cassidy talk? Okay, I'm going to hold you to it. Remember King Tally said this, y'all. Remember King Tally, 1985, said, after this Hitman battle, no more Cassidy talk. He's done. All right? Let's continue.
Certain standards of promotion that you're supposed to do, certain things in the contract, like yo, you do this and you do this, because they need for these artists to promote, and these artists don't be knowing what to do. They don't got no guidance, so you got to put that in the contract for them. Right. But I let him know that I'm a different type of sandwich. Like I promote different. Nobody could do it like me. And this time around, I got a different strategy. Don't expect me to do it exactly the same way I did it the last time. It's going to be a different form of promotion, but it's still going to resonate.
Yeah, you are a different type of sandwich. You are a different type of sandwich in and outside of the ring. Y'all want to know why? He's a different type of sandwich in the ring because nobody in history has ever headlined each event, had everybody hyped, and had the worst battles on each one of his cards and got booed on each one of his events. I never seen a nigga headline each event and get booed on every last one of them. Never seen it. That's why he a different type of sandwich. Yep. But we all know why he a different type of sandwich with the face-offs and all that shit, promo. Because he's the best at that. I'll give him that. But in the ring, yeah, I never seen a motherfucker headline every event and, you know, pretty much have the worst battle in those events. Yep, great job, Cassidy. He said screenshot it, y'all. Remember, I said the damn Kings don't know. Yes, sir. Oh, you know I got my screenshot. I got you, Chad. I already took a picture. Chad. You on candid camera.
Resonate the same way, and it's gonna make people want to watch the battle.
Right.
So he knew I had a plan ahead of time. He knew that I had full control over everything that was.
There's another one of those long it reminded me of that shit off Martin. Damn, I got Martin fever today. It reminded me of that shit off Martin when they said when Tommy had little mannerisms and shit, and he scratched his head. That means his bald headed lie. That's what Cassidy. That shit mean. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my lie together. Let me get my shit together, y'all. Let me get my scam together.
That was happening. Even in the face-off, you could see one or two times he come over to me, look at my face, and he see me smile at him like, yeah, I got this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He see I got it under control and everything is like, you know what I mean? I guess Hitman Holla was the one that was out of control. He was the one that was liable to do anything like make a mistake or do something wrong. He was the one that was liable to throw the whole shit away. I
would agree with that. Like, that was too much, Hitman. Like, real talk. That was just too much. Like, you did too much, bro. You did way too fucking much. And if you do that in the battle, hey, deal is over, people. If Hitman do that shit in the battle, deal is over. It's like, no, let me stop. But you did way too much, Hitman. You really did, man. Like, that shit was unnecessary. You knew Cassidy was gonna talk shit. You knew Cassidy was gonna do all this, and he still managed to get up under your skin. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there, King Tally. It's a lot of people out there that think that's gonna win Cassidy the battle, but it's not. All Hitman gotta do is show up to the stage and be Hitman. Cassidy lost. Cassidy ain't gonna bring shit to the table. All Hitman gotta do is be 40% Hitman. He'll be Cassidy. You feel me? And he gonna break your niggas' hearts, and he gonna break the bank, and he gonna go home and break it up with his family. He gonna break you niggas' monies up with his people.
I had full control over myself and the people around me.
Right.
And I just want to say that, especially to somebody that was there. You didn't see nobody. He was saying like I had
shit. I had control too. No wonder Arsenal blew smoke in your face and jacked you up and you ain't do shit. I had control too. If I'm stealing everybody money and I ain't jumping on the stage saying shit, I ain't jumping on the stage delivering, I'll be calm too. I'll be chilling too. Because either way, I'm winning. Whether I win the battle or whether I win both. My bag would have been on my back. Yeah. Chizzy Rock says, salute double R. Salute to you, Chan. Let's get back to it, man, before we shut it down. Niggas ain't donating, so we gonna have to shut it down in a minute.
At 20, 30 people and trying to exaggerate. But the people that I did have with me, they was all under control. None of them never did nothing or violated or jumped through the roof. They was just fully under control, just like I was. So
I'm gonna tell you, you know, as somebody that was there, hang on, I was brushing up some blood. As somebody that was there, I mean, you had a few dudes with you. There was a few, I don't know if they was with you, but there was a few females there. And I'm gonna tell you,
that's there go another but this time coming from his brother, Lord Jamal. This time, yeah, go ahead and get your lie together. Anytime, hey, this in life, people. You got this from Double R. Just drop the jewel on you. Anytime in life, a motherfucker say, you know they full of shit. You know they full of shit. Anybody in your life, if they say, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get you out the way, but if they say they full of shit.
That's part of what
Cassidy back to drinking his champagne. He back to drinking his champagne. It's a lot of movement going on. It's a lot of movement. I noticed Cassidy said, I'm on my cool shit. I'm moving around too, but I'm on my cool shit. So you get yourself a pass. Nah, is that cool shit? Or is that, you see what I'm saying? Or is that on you trying to play us for food shit? You see what I'm saying? Is that your cool shit, or is you trying to play us for food shit?
Part of what set him off was the females.
Mm-hmm.
He started talking about like, because first of all, I had said this to him later on. I said, because I ended up, I said,
hey, salute the Shadow Assassin for the cash app. Salute to you, champ. Salute to you, brother.
Well, let's salvage this somehow, whatever. You was gone. I sat his ass down and interviewed him. I said, you know where he got you, right? I said, the second he said, I'm tougher than you. Oh, that was it right there. That was the beginning of the throwing him off his square. And when I interviewed him, he said, nah, that wasn't it. I kept my cool at that point. But then when I looked back at it, because I didn't have to rewind right at that moment, when I looked back at it, oh, that was definitely the moment.
And that's what made it so beautiful, because I seen that clip of you talking to him, and you told him that as soon as you lost it, when he said I'm tough, and he tried to argue with you and tried to argue the fact that
That's a fact. Hey, we're gonna leave it there, because this is just a bunch of ego stroking and meat sucking. That's all that shit is. A bunch of ego stroking and meat sucking. That's all it's doing, boy. They clearly friends, but I want to address that before I bounce. Lord Jamar, Corleone Jr. said, Lord Jamar, battle rap knowledge is in question after that Hitman interview. It is. It is. Sent you something, Double R. Chizzy Rock, salute to you, champ. Salute to Chizzy Rock for the cash out. Salute to you, people. But it is, though. Like, I seen it from the jump, man. Like, even when, like, I could tell by the questions. Like, I could tell by the questions that, like, go check out the video that I just did with Lord Jamar and Hitman interview. I could tell that shit was loaded. Those was loaded questions. Like loaded dice in a dice game. Those was loaded questions, man. Those wasn't real, genuine questions. Those was questions loaded and triggered. Remember what I said in that video? I said it. He said, Nate McLeod said, I didn't know Lord Jamar was a cocksucker like that. Yeah. But all we seeing is YMF 2.0. This your mom's favorite 2.0. That's all this shit is. We just saying YMF 2.0. That's all we saying right now. Oh, yeah, Cassidy, you're so great. Man. I said it. Go watch my video. Go watch my video. I said, man, it sound like, how much did Cassidy pay you, Lord Jamar? You sound like, man, you and Cassidy had a conversation before this shit. Man, Hitman gonna cut a lot of motherfuckers off, Slim. ARP gonna be the first one. He gonna cut off a lot of motherfuckers. See, Lord Jamar, this how much of a scumbag. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. This is how much of a scumbag ARP is, man. Real talk. And I'm gonna stop saying I fuck with people, because I don't. I don't anymore. This is how much of a scumbag ARP is. Is that this nigga clearly coming out saying he's Cassidy's friend, Lord Jamar. He's coming out saying he's Cassidy's friend. And just because Cassidy is your biggest name, your biggest battle, you're going to allow, and you see how Cassidy tried to, Pete, remember, like, watch this interview over. Peep how Lord Jamar was about to go in on ARP. Well, he was going in on ARP, but he was about to go in. He was about to go in. But watch how Cassidy corrected him. He said, nah, because he complimented you. ARP complimented you. He saved that shit because Cassidy knows the importance of business. He knows the importance of business. But Lord Jamar, he just strikes me as the type that will defend or side with just bias. Bias. I ain't got to say nothing else. Bias. He's biased. Let me see. Shadow Savage said snap into a Slim Jim type things going on. Yeah, that's a fact. Shadow Assassin said he sounded like he is taking it easy on Cass. No, he sounded like he's on Cassidy's side. He sounded like he's on Cassidy's side. He came out and said, my brother. can't interview a motherfucker and say that's my brother, and you call yourself trying to mediate fucking battle. If I'm Hitman, I'm like, fuck no. Because this is the same thing Cassidy fans, and and I was saying at that time when the URL tried to fuck Cassidy over and try to push that propaganda, man. Had Cassidy interviewing, had Queens Flip. Remember that shit with the goods joint? And we said the same thing. So don't switch up because it's Cassidy now. See, that's my problem. Because it's Cassidy now, Lord Jamar can come on here and try to screw Hitman over. But when it was Queens Flip, when it was smacking Queens Flipping them, man, y'all wanted to sympathize for Cassidy. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, man. But salute to the people, man, that donate to the channel. It's your boy Double R.